Thank you for tuning to the Static Dreams channel. My name is Josh, and I'll be your guide. Tonight we're going to go ahead and do a general tarot reading for all of those in the sign of Leo. Now that could be your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome here, but just remember roles can be reversed. Please take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. And this is going to be for January 15th to the 31st, 2026. So let's go see what we got for our Leos. Okay, our little lion babies. Let's see what's happening here. My lions and lionesses. For my Leos, now I already pre-shuffled this deck. It's a Dragon Tarot, which I love. It's freaking awesome. All right, here we go. What do we got for our Leos, 15th to 31st? Okay, Spirit, let's see here. Oh, got you in your own energy. We got the Three of Wands. Okay, that's kind of right here. You're waiting for something. What are you waiting for? We got the Justice card above it. Oh my goodness. So you're waiting for justice, waiting for something to turn in your favor. Could be dealing with the legal issue, or you can be dealing with the Libra as well. That could be a possibility, or you can have that placement. Above that, we have the Chariot. So you can also be dealing with the Cancer as well, another major arcana, or you can have Cancer in your chart, but fast movement. Things are about to start happening really, really quickly. We got the Nine of Swords underneath, so you're in your head about something. Definitely in your head about something. And also, again, you could be definitely with dealing with the Libra or air placement too, because something is keeping you up at night. It might be this legal situation if that's your scenario. In the past, got more swords. You got Two of Swords. Okay, so a choice was made in the past. In the present, let's see here in the potential outcome, we got the Queen of Swords. Most definitely dealing with air. So I got a lot of air in this chart. You got air, fire, a little bit of water, air. That's what it is. Lots of thought, lots of action, lots of feeling. Okay, so that's what's happening right now. Queen of Swords is the potential outcome. Underneath that, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so that's where you're currently going to be in right now, which is good. That's great energy to be in. Wish fulfillment, knowing who to give your cup to. Got water placement, or you can deal with the water placement card. More swords. Look at this. Holy crap. We get the Ten of Swords. That's people around you. Okay, that's betrayal energy. That's endings. I mean, luckily it's the 10, so this is the worst it's going to get. Okay, luckily. Then we got Five of Wands in your hopes and fears. Okay, you don't want more infighting. You're kind of over this, more fire energy right there. And then possible outcome, we have the Hermit. So that's good. That is a good energy to be in. Okay, that's your. You could have some Virgo in your chart. You can be dealing with the Virgo as well, but you're going to that Hermit mode. Okay, sometimes it's needed, especially with this kind of energy. Holy moly! Um, in the shadow, we have your card, the Strength card. Okay, so you're popping up in your own reading. It's just in the shadow. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull an outlier to see what's going on. And we won't pull this card at the end and bring everything together. Okay, leave that right there. Okay, dokie, Leos. Let's kind of break this down and kind of see where it went from there. It's kind of crazy, actually. The Celtic Cross. Well, here you are right here. Okay, the Wand's energy. You're waiting for something to come in, waiting for some sort of word, some sort of message, your ships to come in. Judgment could be a possibility that you're waiting for, maybe a legal issue, hence being crossed by the Justice card, okay, which is a Libra power card. Now, like I said, this could be a legal situation. Could definitely be dealing with something legal, especially with all this air energy. Swords could be dealing with attorneys, police officers, things like that. People of authority, putting down verdicts, judges. So that could be a possibility. Might be something with custody with children. It could be a divorce that you're waiting on. It can be a settlement, regarding property, finances, things of that nature. Okay, so it does look like you're afraid that the scales are not going to fall in your favor, but I think they are, considering that the way that this fell and the fact that fire is right here on the side. You get the sun. You are the sun. Okay, in the tarot. And then we get more fire here. It looks like it is going to go in your favor. Okay, just from the way I'm reading it. Take it how it resonates because of what the placements are here. Okay, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Okay, so you have a lot of crazy stuff going in your head for absolutely nothing, especially with your Leo power card at the back of this. Yes, I'm thinking that it is because this is your power card, the pride card of the Leo, and then underneath that we do have the Knight of Wands. So even more fire energy. So it's like I got a lot of fire in there. You're worried, and there's nothing wrong with it, especially something legal or something that have to do with children. I totally get it. Been through it too. On top, we do have the Chariot energy. So things are start moving really, really fast. And this could be about a car. This could be about transportation. This could be about flying somewhere. This could be about, maybe you're suing an airline. I have no idea. It could also be about, everything's just going to move real quick. Okay, move real fast. The second you get this verdict come in, boom, everything is going to hit the fan. So you're just kind of getting ready for that bracing for impact, so to speak. Or you can be dealing with cancer too. That could be a possibility. The Nine of Swords underneath you have a lot of anxiety, obviously, through this whole situation. It is driving you nuts. You can't sleep at night. You got a lot of issues going on right now, but don't worry, 9 is getting close to the 10. I did see the 10 later on, so you're getting close to the end of this, okay? Just breathe, just breathe. I know that Leo energy, you want to go and take action and go for it, but sometimes you got to sit there and breathe, and that's why I'm glad we got the Hermit in the end, but we'll get to that at the end. You just got to take a moment and breathe. Let some of that air energy out. In the past, we do have the Two of Swords, so you did make a decision. Okay, something was decided here. I don't know if you decided to get a divorce or decided to get custody of your children or whatever legal aspect you went ahead and filed this lawsuit. Well, guess what? Everything is going to come to an end right now. Okay, in the next 2 weeks to the 15th to 31st, you're going to get your verdict and everything's going to kind of go through. Be ready, brace for impact. Okay, it's about to be over. Queen of Swords is coming in the potential future. Now, she can say things pretty harsh. Okay, but she gets things done. Okay, this could definitely be from a lawyer or arbitrator, a judge as well. But when it comes down to it, things are going to be said and things are going to be done. It'll be over with. It'll be done. From what I'm seeing here, looks like it's leaning towards your favor. Okay, but remember, if the outcome becomes that you have to give a little to get a little, remember you have to accept that's the way it is, and it's final, especially coming from the Queen of Swords. Just take what you can get, so to speak. Right now, I've got you pulling as the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay, you're trying to get your wish. As far as, who can fill your own cup, who deserves to fill your cup, who deserves your cup to be filled, that kind of situation. You are looking for the end game. You're done. You're ready to go ahead to the next step. You're ready for that 10 of Cups. You're just kicking back here in the Nine of Cups. That's what you're at. Or you can do like a lot of water placement, but that's definitely feelings. You're out in the fields right now. Got the 10 of Swords. Like I said, 10 is completion. So after you got out of the 9 of Swords, here's the 10, which is great. There's people around you, so this is it. This is the end. The second this decision comes in, whatever this is, it's over. It's done with. Again, you can definitely be dealing with an air sign as well. But regardless, this is the last of it, okay? Yeah, it might be betrayal. It might feel like you're getting stabbed in the back. You could not get everything you want out of this whole legal aspect, but remember, at least it's over and it's done, okay? Hopes and fears is the Five of Wands. You don't want a lot of infighting. So I'm thinking this might be a custody thing. This could be a possibility. Just take it how it resonates. But, you're kind of afraid that, that you might be getting 60-40 with the kids and, hubby or ex-husband or ex-wife or ex-whatever, whatever gender you go with, you know what I mean, might get pissed off and then all of a sudden start a bunch of fighting, throw the kids in the middle. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But you got to remember, sometimes, you know, you got to, in order to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. And unfortunately, you know what I mean, you can't change the nature of people. All you can do is change the nature of yourself. Just remember that. Just don't worry about the fighting. Things will get settled. Okay, especially with that fire energy right here. And then you can't burn forever too. That's one thing about it too. You can't burn forever. And then finally, potential outcome, we got the Hermit. So you're going to go internalized. You're going to go in straight Hermit mode if you're dealing with a Virgo, however, Virgo placements, regardless. It looks like you're going to start looking within, which is beautiful. That's what you need to do. Stop looking without, look within. The answers are within inside you. Just remember that after you have some introspection, some thoughts, you do have to take action. You do have to take action. You don't want to be stuck in hermit mode. Okay, I'm a Virgo sun, so I know what it's like. And tying everything together. Oh, look at that. We got the 10 of Pentacles. So everything's going to be beautiful in the end. You're going to get the money you're looking for. If this is a legal situation, you are going to get the win. It might not be the win you're looking for, but regardless, it's a win nonetheless. Okay? Just remember that. Okay? Just because if you're playing a baseball game and you beat the other team, 5-6 in the last inning, it's still a win, even though you just beat them by 1 point. It's still a win. Take it. It's not going to be a total devastation of the other opponent. Okay? It's not going to decimate them. It's not a perfect score, but it's good enough to get through. Just remember that. And definitely earth sign you could be dealing with that extra earth placement up there. Wow, that was quite intense. Leo, I'm going to pull you a runes oracle because I feel that you need one. Isa. Okay. This is ice, concentration. In Nordic mythology, ice is a force in which the permanent opposition with fire. Okay, look at that. Rune of duality. You got to remember duality. You're all about fire. Remember, sometimes burning something, burning through something is just as good as standing still and thinking, freezing. Ice, you gotta remember, this is ice right here in your fire. Ice, fire, ice, fire, ice, fire. Duality, blending the two, okay? You gotta find balance. You have to find the median in all things. If you struck a guitar chord too harshly, you'll break the chord. If you pluck it too lightly, you're not gonna hear the sound of the music. Got to find the media in all things. It's a Buddhist proverb. All right, so let's go ahead and pull, see what we got. Can deal with anybody. Let's see, you got 20, 22. Just remember that 22 could be your number. Take it how it resonates. And anybody with the letter T, N, N, E, A, or T can be in their name. This is Static Dreams channel. My name is Joshua. The Divine's got your back, and so do I. I love you, and I'll see you.